explosion. You will notice recording up in the left-hand corner. So, well, listen, everybody, great day today. We're going to redo with a lot better capability, I hope, meeting with the ProfiTAP team. And I've worked with the team on and off for years, and the one thing I found out very early on is they're very nice people to work with. And you know, I'm old and I've been around the world for a long time, and I've worked with companies that I just didn't like, and the attitude of the company was poor. But here's a company you should work with. So we've got Joffrey, who's going to tell us who he is and what he does, and we got Laurent, who is the brains of the technology behind this 30-plus-year-old wonderful company. So, Joffrey, why don't you start and tell us what you do and what your vision is of ProfiTAP.
Sure, thank you, Tim, for the introduction. Thank you for having us on this Follow My Tool TV show. Yeah, just to tell you about who I am, I'm a managing director at ProfiTAP, also the biggest troublemaker over here.
That's my title.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically trying to take the company to the next level. ProfiTAP has been around for a long time, but since a couple of years, we are trying to change lots of things. Mainly, we're trying to get better global coverage, trying to consolidate our portfolio. So we're trying to grow on many different ends. So a lot has been done, but we still need to do a lot. So
well, you're moving in the right direction. Trust me.
Yeah, so we'll keep on going this way, and hopefully we will get where we want to be.
Yeah. So Laurent, you want to tell us a little bit about you?
Yep. I am CTO at ProfiTAP. First of all, thank you, Tim, for receiving us and for pronouncing my name very well. Really, you are doing it well.
Well, I should say Laurent.
No, not that way, but you are doing it well. Perfect. Yeah, we are in business since 34 years. We started the company with some RS-232, RS-485 products, breakout boxes, and that was visibility products since that time. We started TAP business in 2003, and since that time we developed a complete portfolio with network visibility products.
And boy, have you. When I looked at ProfiTAP from the very beginning, and I think I mentioned this earlier, the high quality of your technology, and we're going to talk about just a recent study that a well-known technologist, Mike Panaki, did that just blew everybody away. You're very innovative. No one built a USB tap before you guys did. You took advantage of that capability and bandwidth, and now you've come up with Insight or ProfiSight, excuse me, which is very cool, and I'm very jealous. I'm just now getting my new computer going, and trust me, there'll be articles coming up on that pretty soon. And then, of course, now you got this, and I don't know what you're going to call it, but I'll call it your economical deep capture engine. Working with Mike Panaki, who's a real consummate professional. He's blown away by it. He's real excited about it. And actually several other people I've talked to are excited about it. So that innovation has really put you guys at a new spot. And then global coverage. I know that you're really making inroads domestically. Mike and Chris are doing a great job getting your name known over here. So, you know, what do you want to talk about other than you got some cool products? And you're gonna, by the way, one thing I will mention, your Shark Fest in I think some horrible city called Vienna. Is that right? Austria, isn't that right? I'm just I please go eat the saucer torte for me, please. With the Dramago, you know, the cup of great coffee there. So by the way, you know, that's where coffee came from when the Ottoman Empire was defeated in Turkey. That's when coffee was founded, right there in Vienna, because when the Turks left, they left their coffee and everybody thought it was an aphrodisiac. That's why they went after it real quick. But but you'll be there in a beautiful city.
Yeah.
So right down from Stevens Dome, and oh gosh, I wish I could be with you guys. So tell us a little bit about this new deep capture engine. This is a real cool product.
Yeah, this is a product we developed in cooperation with Mike Penaki. This is more his ideas, and it is powered by ProfiShark. The ProfiShark can do very efficient and high-speed capture. So we decided to embed in an all-in-one capture box, which also has a processor, the analysis capability, and the storage. So it will be an all-in-one, very small and portable device, capture box, we call it. I don't know. This is just a preliminary name, and we will come with another name. So yeah, this will be released probably beginning of next year.
Yeah, Mike, when Mike and I first talked about it about 8 months ago, the problem that we were facing then is remote capture. You know, it's so expensive to send someone in an airplane to go sit there and capture data. And several people had brought that up, and we've brought it back up to Mike has talked about it to some people, and they were very excited about it, especially, you know, when Mike tested it and said, this is going to be very, very cool. So you just send it to them, they hook it up to the network, it captures, send it back, and, you know, you can use ProfiTAP or Wireshark or both, and go grab the packets and then visualize the problem. And I think that's your model, right? It's all about visibility.
Yes, exactly.
If you can't see it, you ain't going to fix it.
Sure.
So, there's a big situation in the domestic U.S. working with breaches, right? And one of the questions was, when should you report a breach? And the comment I made, well, you should report it as soon as you find it, because the average length of time to find a breach is 260 plus days. It would behoove you to immediately report it, not wait another 265 days. But being able to see a breach, being able to see a data leak, sometimes takes repeated readings. And with the deep capture technology, that is really going to be very helpful. Plus, you can just put it in a box, send it, receive it back, and do your work while you sit in your pajamas if you want. Who cares?
Yeah, there are different options. Or the client can capture and send the pickup file, or the expert can also access remotely to the device and gather the pickup file from the client site.
Oh, I forgot about that remote capability too. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. Now, why did you guys go and develop ProfiTAP?
Yep, we developed ProfiTAP because we have a very efficient capture solution with the ProfiShark, but the problem is it's not real time. So we decided to index the pickup file in real time in a kind of network analyzer. So we do real time indexing of the pickup file, and we present it in a very modern HTTP dashboard.
Yeah, I've seen the dashboard. That's awesome.
Yep. And this gives you a very wide angle view of all your network, what's the protocol, the communication, the transaction, the host, the client, the servers. So you have a very fast view of all your network. And you can later drill down to Wireshark, because we are not trying to replace Wireshark. Wireshark is a very good tool, and we cannot do better. But we can do we can give an overview of the network.
Well, you know, everybody learns differently. Everybody sees things. You know, you send the picture to 5 people, and they're going to say it looks different. Each one's going to be a different interpretation. And when I look at the dashboards of the ProfiTAP, really, really nice, clean displays. And I think one of the things that people forget, and again, I'm a big Wireshark fan. I've known Gerald since the 90s when I had hair. I lied. I never had hair. But the biggest thing about networks today is you have to understand, you have to kind of get to know what your network looks like, kind of like your patient, you know. And when it's sick, you can see it because it's changed from some normal level. And your motto is visibility, right? And
Yes.
visibility is clarity. Okay. A lot of people like me wear glasses. I can see, but I can't see far. With my glasses, I can see clearly. And what you've done with this dashboard and some of the stuff you've done, I've just looked at some of it briefly. And the system runs on Windows 10 and Linux, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fantastic. I think the biggest thing for me is the ease of working with you guys. In my humble opinion, that's just me. I was last night. I went on Love My Tool, and I redid today's discussion, and I put up there that people should go look at some of these videos that Mike and Tony have done for you. Everybody has always believed that a tap is a tap is a tap.
Yep.
And this one study from Mike changes that. Just from the recovery standpoint, right? You can't wait 10 seconds for your tap to recover, because at 20 gigabits full duplex, that's 60 gigabits of data. Even with interframe gap and delays, that's a lot of data.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
Yeah, we are close to a passive gigabit solution, which is known as an impossible. Everybody say that it's impossible to have gigabit passive, and that's true because of the way gigabit is done.
Right.
But we are very close to passive now with our solution.
Oh, very close. I, being an old engineer and being a nut about rise and fall times, I took the ProfiShark and I used a very high-end Tektronix pulse generator that has a 0.1 picosecond rise time.
Yep.
And I put 50 foot of cable and then measured the delay of the cable so I could see the slant, the noise generated by the cable itself. And then I ran it through the ProfiShark and actually compared them. And the difference was less than a picosecond, which is huge. I mean, most devices, when they make that transition, they actually generate their own noise. They do overrun, ring, okay, or we call in lapse and prolapse. Didn't have any of that. You guys, I don't know what you're doing in there, but it is FM. That's freaking magic. So, so
thank you.
Very cool. And then these, Mike did measuring device latency, which was important. The ProfiShark long-term traffic capture solution, and the failover time comparison, which is often ignored because no one's talked about it. Again, that goes back to that tap is a tap is a tap. It's not. And this proves that it's a very good thing. And then Tony did ProfiShark performance testing, which is a great one. So people, if you're out there, go to ProfiTAP.com and learn about taps, and you'll be amazed at this stuff because it's pretty cool. And visibility is imperative.
Yep, sure.
Incredible. Well, Joffrey, is there anything you want to talk about other than the fact that you're in a beautiful country right now and it's time to go get a pub?
No, like you mentioned, Tim, our key fundamentals are innovation. So, as you mentioned, we work closely with Mike Benaki and a group of super network analysts. We're really proud of working with these guys because they help us innovating solutions that help a bunch of people out there. So that's great.
And you notice the superheroes behind me, right?
Exactly. It's the superhero gang.
I'm too fat to be Captain America, but that's okay. Right?
So yeah, in some situation we can reinvent the wheel, and you can't really have innovative solutions. But in this case, to make sure that the performance of our tools is at the top. Like you mentioned, the failover time of our tabs. That's one aspect. You can also talk about latency. All in all, you want to stand out of the crowd and make sure that everything you do is unique and is really helping our customers.
Yeah, you don't want to be part of the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to be part of the solution. And when you, with the technology, people now can be assured that their product that they get from you guys is the highest quality. Now you're going to be at SharkFest in a few days, and you're going to get a chance to work with all the gurus and the geeks and the developers. And by the way, geek is not a prerogative; it's a good word. You know, so
it is. Yeah.
I like being a geek. I've always been a geek. So, you know.
Yeah, we're really excited to fly to Vienna. We'll be flying on Monday, and it's our third SharkFest this year. And we've learned a lot really with these 3 SharkFests and met lots of great people. So we're really excited to be there once again.
Yeah, and I think it'd be great to have some of the people like Jasper and that type of group. Jasper is one of the cool guys, and get him to take and talk about learning to talk about taps, and don't take tap as a tap is a tap is a tap. Start thinking about it is a viable product or viable technology you're putting into your network, which is your life. I mean, if your network's stolen, 99.9% of companies are dead. You know, most companies can't even ring you up at the counter if the computer goes down or the network goes down. So it's imperative that we put good quality products in there. And by the way, anybody flying to Vienna should be excited. Okay, just
yeah.
So, Laurent, anything else you want to talk about?
Yes. You talk about quality. I mean, it's not only quality of the components we use in our products, it's also quality of the design. So I think we are doing well. We offer the best visibility and the best performance to our customer. And it's not only about taps, because I know you don't like SpanPort, you prefer taps, but it's also when you capture traffic. You can have the same bad effect of SpanPort if you use the wrong capture devices. If you take a building capture card, you can have packet loss, you can have out of order packets. So we decided to build or to make the ProfiTAP because of all these problems. We wanted to integrate the tap and the capture device in an all-in-one tool, very easy to use. You can capture in one click and you always get top performance. And that's always what we will try to achieve with our products. Simple, easy to use, and top performance.
And I've carried the ProfiTAP tap several times when I've been engaged by law enforcement, and they were like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Secret, can't tell you. Have to kill you if I tell you." And but they were blown away by it. They were like, "Wow, that's so easy. I don't want to carry a box. I want to carry something like that." So it's starting. People are starting to look at it because it is innovative, and a lot of times when you have unique innovation, people don't understand the deployability and the viability of that technology. And we're getting that out there. We're going to get more as soon as I get through this website, and there is going to be a whole new website. It's going to be a lot of fun because I was going to tell you who the other day I told someone it's good to be old. What we've done is I collated a bunch of URLs together. I worked with a gentleman at Google, did a lot of research on our industry. And of course, the Love My Tool will still be there. Networkdataanalyst.com, networkdataforensics.com, networkdatapedia.com, networksecuritypedia.com, wifianalyst.com, and my favorite, datanetworkgeeks.com. And all of those are going to be together. So All right, Mike just alerted me we're getting tight on time. So anything else to finish up? I'll start with you, Joffrey.
No, we're really excited about the new Love My Tool, because one of the things we're looking at doing in future is getting better exposure in North America, and Love My Tool is definitely going to help us in getting better coverage. So really excited.
Laurent, I'm sorry.
Laurent?
Go ahead. I'm sorry if you have, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's good for me.
Okay. Laurent?
Yes, that will be a very good new website, I suppose. And yeah, I wish you the best for your your projects.
Well, I want it to be more for sponsors.
Yeah.
We're doing
Okay.
We're learning. I'm not a web designer, trust me. I can barely put on the right clothes in the morning. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I love working with you guys. I love working with Mike and Chris, and I really look forward to more conversations about technology in general, especially once I get the Profit site going. I'm going to be doing some displays, and I want to get you guys on when we do that. So it's just been a pleasure working with you guys. You guys are really nice people, and I really hope customers recognize that too, because working with nice people is always a lot more fun than working with, never mind. So I thank you guys so much for being a sponsor of Love My Tool, and I thank you so much for your generosity. I just want to say one last thing. ProfiTAP is going to be one of the sponsors of the Southeastern Collegiate Cyber Challenge, which will be coming up in April. And they're also major donators to the national CCDC program, the Collegiate Cyber Defense program, which is recognized by every spook agency in the world. We have CIA, NSA, DIA, Boeing, Raytheon, all of them come to this and try to recruit these students who are experts in having to learn how to find and stop breaches. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so very much. God bless. Hope you have a wonderful day. And for Love My Tool and the geek world, the Wireshark world, have fun in Vienna, and we'll talk again real soon.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Will do.